Hi, I'm Victoria.
I'm Sarah.
Today we're going to talk about the do's and don'ts of upgrading your home prior to coming on the market.
Instead of handling many minor repairs throughout your home, focus on upgrading one major system. For example, if you know you have little fix-its with an HVAC and plumbing, maybe take those resources and put in a brand new tankless water heater. A buyer will really appreciate having a brand new system like that as long as the others are still working.
Having a new system gives them peace of mind that that's one area of the home they're not going to have to worry about for the foreseeable future. And inspectors are going to come in, and every inspector is going to have a slightly different approach. It's very subjective. So your HVAC guy may come in and do maintenance and think that everything is great. An inspector may come in and think something's totally different. So instead of spending a couple $100s here or there, like Sarah mentioned, focus on one system that everyone can agree is brand new that will make a buyer really excited.
When looking at your overall budget that you have to invest in getting your home ready to come on the market, instead of upgrading appliances or windows, we'd rather the money be spent on painting and staging. Those are areas that are going to visually make the buyer feel so much better when they walk in the home and have a better sense of envisioning themselves in this space.
Aesthetics are just super important when you're selling a home. And as much as it logically may make more sense to spend money on windows, something that's tangibly going to stay with the house, the way buyers perceive the property while they're in the shopping process is so critical to you getting top dollar that it's super, super important and so worthwhile. We find at minimum, you usually get a 4x return on that spending.
And then finally, again, when looking at that budget, we'd rather it be allocated to getting the entire home and entire property ready to show rather than just one room. So if you have to choose between putting in a beautiful primary bathroom and not touching any part of the house, we'd rather that budget be spent maybe freshening landscaping, again, painting, staging, maybe it's resurfacing cabinets, doing many different things around the house to get it ready to show rather than one room that will make the rest of the house feel older in comparison.
Doing partial upgrades immediately before selling can get tricky because one, you're gonna do them based on your taste, which may be different than the future buyer. So they may actually end up wanting to do something different. And like Sarah said, buyers tend to fall into categories of I'm willing to do work and plan on kind of taking on a whole project and like the idea of adding the value themselves, or they're going to be someone who really wants something done and don't want to do a ton to the property. So having a house that's partially upgraded really alienates sort of both parties and makes it tougher for people to wrap their head around the project.
All of this is to say it's about honoring and respecting the budget that you have set aside to prep your home for showings, as well as creating the best possible feeling for a buyer when they step foot in the home. They'll likely know within a few minutes if it's going to be a good fit for them or not, and waiting until they walk through the house and then get to the spectacular master bathroom isn't going to change how they feel when they walk through the door.
We're always happy to walk through your home and give you our thoughts on what we think is valuable. We have amazing case studies where we've worked with clients to create a plan to really let their property shine, and it's paid off in big ways. So please don't hesitate to reach out, call or text us anytime, and we look forward to chatting. Have a great day.